The one recurrent theme in our collective story is the First Amendment, one that few people today are better able to examine than Rhoda Hendrick Karpatkin. Rhoda served for 27 years as President and CEO of Consumers Union, publisher of Consumer Reports and in print and online. Before that, she practiced law in partnership with her late husband, Marvin Karpatkin, also once on the Vanguard editorial staff. They dealt with various civil liberties and civil rights issues. Notably, the two represented many resistors to the Vietnam War. Rhoda earned her law degree from Yale Law School, and she received an Alumna of the Year award from the Brooklyn College Alumni Association in 1996. Today, she remains active in the causes she supports by serving on numerous consumer and human rights boards. It is my pleasure to introduce Rhoda Hendrick Karpatkin.
Arriving here this evening with Norman and Henry, we were saying to each other how happy we were to be back on the Brooklyn College campus, how beautiful the campus was to us, how beautiful it was when we first arrived here as students, and how much it meant to us at that time, how important it was to us and how important in our lives. So with that setting, Vanguard staff members had a lot in common. Most of us were the smart alecky children and grandchildren of European immigrants. Some of us the first in the family to graduate from college. We were injected with a heavy dose of American values during the patriotic fervor of World War II. Whether we experienced the war as members of the armed forces or as children who saved aluminum foil, whatever we were or did, as Vanguard staffers, we learned to value our right to publish, our right to freedom of the press, that precious First Amendment right. We believed it to be at the core of what America stood for and of our own journalism. We understood that it was ours to exercise and that it had to be fought for. And we did that. The fierce attachment to our free speech protections as campus journalists is like a super glue that has kept the Vanguard staff together and vibrant over the years. When the Brooklyn College administration shut down Vanguard in 1950, it virtually assured that our passion for those rights would continue, and it has for more than half a century. That passion is why we engaged the last Brooklyn College administration in a lengthy process to acknowledge our First Amendment rights, and why we honored President Christoph Kamick for doing that. Today, our annual Vanguard Prize helps remind Brooklyn College students and community that freedom of speech must be advanced and protected. And the plaque on the former Vanguard office not only honors Vanguard's independence and courage in upholding the free speech protections of campus journalists, but is a tangible reminder that those who do that are honored as well. We've worked to imprint on the current generation of students and Brooklyn College administration that these rights are essential to college journalism, to academic life, and to American democracy, and must be protected and promoted. So now, after 60 years, here we are, still charging ourselves with nurturing free speech rights, and proud to be alumni of a college that engages in that endeavor as well. It means a lot that the new president, Karen Gould, is with us tonight, because her leadership in this effort is critical. First Amendment issues never go away. They have a way of cropping up on college campuses and in our larger society. They can be aggravating and divisive. But what Vanguard has shown after 6 decades is that in this country, in this college, history is on the side of those who respect and fight for the right to freedom of speech. That has always been our mission, and at this 60th anniversary celebration tonight, we can say that the Vanguard staffs of the years 1950 and earlier have been true to that mission and successful. We gave Vanguard's readers high-quality, feisty journalism, journalism that was independent and fearless. And since then, we've given our college something of enduring value, our persistent reminders of how important it is for the college to continue to protect that freedom of speech.